So I got a little bit of time. I got at least maybe 55 minutes before I get home. So, I'm going to talk a little junk and basically talk a few different subjects pertaining to boxing. I'm definitely going to talk about Carissa Shields just continuing to just say stupid stuff and make a fool of herself and just continue to alienate her male fan base. And then, of course, I'm going to talk about Lomachenko still crying about losing to Devin Haney and just a lot of different things. And Paulie malignaggi and what trash he is. And I know I ain't supposed to get personally invested, but at the end of the day, just due to the fact that Paulie malignaggi just continues to just say stupid stuff. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to call out these fake content creators. And like I said before, this is the reason why I'm very particular of who I affiliate myself with. I'm very particular now. Like, I ain't really with no clicks and none of that stuff, because I'm going to say this again. I may be affiliated with people and I may be cool with certain people. And the thing is, I'm cool with people that's not cool with certain people. But at the end of the day, I'm my own entity. I work for me. I answer to no one. And I'm going to continue to say that. Like I said, I had to start to separate myself from certain people because, like I said, because of them agenda pushing, but then trying to accuse other people of agenda pushing and having a motive. And then, you having people getting attitudes with people because they wanted them to be a fanboy of a certain fighter. And because you wasn't a fanboy, they got attitudes like little bitches. But they supposed to be grown men, some of these dudes in their 40s and stuff, with kids and stuff, maybe possibly grandkids. Just and some of it even so much over boxing, it was just other stuff too. And I just want to say to that dude that came on my channel, bro, you ain't welcome on my channel, dude. Stay off my channel, bro. And I'm asking you nicely, don't come on my channel, bro. Me and you is not cool, and we ain't ever gonna be cool. And I'm gonna just say it like this: if I see you in person, we gonna take it from there. And that's all I'm gonna say. Stay the fuck off my channel. I ain't forgot none of that little punk stuff he was talking. At the end of the day, dude, you a punk. You a punk. And if you and I'm gonna just leave it at that, because I don't want to say too much. But yeah. I just want to see, is you going to be talking all that tough guy talk when I see you in person? But nevertheless, anyway, I'm going to talk a little NBA. I'm going to talk a little NBA before I get to boxing, because I just had a long day, so I don't think I'm going to put out any content probably till maybe tomorrow. I'm going to do a whole bunch of shorts because I'm just too tired to do videos, so I'm gonna do a bunch of shorts. That's just basically the best I could do. Now, LeBron James got humiliated. If you look at LeBron James' history, LeBron James, of course, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but the Michael Jordan stuff is just over with. I just don't want to hear that anymore. And like I said, I still can make an argument about whether Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but LeBron James is not Michael Jordan, and it's time to stop this. Now, after being humiliated by the Denver Nuggets, and shout out to the Denver Nuggets, shout out to Jokic, and shout out to Murray, shout out to Pope, shout out to Aaron Gordon. It was a joke I was gonna make about the Nuggets, but I don't want to go there, because that's just going to start a whole different conversation. But I'll let somebody else have the floor on that. But congratulations to the Denver Nuggets for going to the NBA Finals. They've been the best team all year, and they deserve to go, and they deserve to win a championship. Now, the question is the Miami Heat going to put Boston out of their misery because Boston is one of them teams. They're just waiting for basically the elimination shot from, basically the Heat. And like I said, this finals is going to have a great storyline to it. You're going to have Jimmy Butler, the guy that got lost in the shuffle, who's always been a great player, who may have a chance to solidify himself in basketball history by leading the Miami Heat to their fourth franchise championship. And then you have Jokic, arguably maybe one of the top 5 best players in basketball. Western Conference Finals MVP. Don't have no problem with him being the Western Conference Finals MVP. You could have made an argument for Murray, but Jokic is the leader of that team without a shadow of a doubt. So the reason why I was ragging on Denver is because I knew they was good enough to get to the finals and win it all. And as I said before, when you are back-to-back MVP, it's finals or bust. So whether they win or lose, I'm gonna stay off Denver's back. And Jokic deserves a pass for now. Now, if they don't get it done this year, then we're going to have this conversation next year. So, am I hoping that the Heat put the Celtics out of their misery? I think the Heat will do it tonight. Because I think Boston is one of them teams that's ready to go. I wouldn't be surprised if the Heat blow the Celtics out by 30 points tonight. At the end of the day, we all know that the Celtics is not going to come back and win 4 straight. And I was cracking up when you had some of these destitute, delusional Laker fans that was actually thinking the Lakers going to win 4 straight. Yeah, okay. Or as Blueface would say, yeah, all right. Now, let me talk about LeBron James. Once again, LeBron James is on his way. Well, he's in Los Angeles. Once again, LeBron James is at home figuring out how can he stay relevant and how can he get some attention. So he basically says he's contemplating retirement. Let me tell you what's going to happen with LeBron James. LeBron James may retire and then decide to come out of retirement. I think he's going to do the same thing that Tom Brady did. He going to say he still had that urge. You don't think LeBron James does or looks at what other people does? And I'm going to tell you right now. More than likely, if LeBron James comes back, because LeBron James can opt out of this contract, if I'm not mistaken. LeBron James, I'm going to tell you, I hate to say this, but I got a feeling it's going to happen. LeBron James can opt out of his contract after this season. Don't be surprised if LeBron James doesn't retire. You start hearing the talk of LeBron James going to the Golden State Warriors. I see it coming. And that's going to be the talk of the town. And I hope LeBron James don't do it and put that out there while the finals is going on to take some of the attention away from the Nuggets and the Heat. But LeBron James is an egomaniac. He has to have people talking about him. He is in love with the attention. Okay? This dude made the remake of House Party basically centered around him. So that just goes to show you how self-absorbed LeBron is. It was hilarious watching the LeBronians, squeal, watching them get the broom handed to him. But like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited about this year's finals. I think this is going to be a great, when I say this is going to be a great finals, this is going to be a great finals. And this finals have all, and when I say this finals have all the makings of going to 6 or 7 games, yeah. He is playing at home. I don't see no reason why they just don't put Boston out of their misery. I mean, you heard what the coach said. He on one hand, he said they weren't prepared to play. Then he said, oh, he was prepared. Well, which one is it, dude? No, you wasn't prepared to play. That was messed up what you did to I mean, come on, man. That was messed up what you did to the coach, man. So now he in Houston, and James Harden is expected to opt out of his contract and go join him in Houston. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that's what LeBron James is gonna do. LeBron James is gonna do the same stuff that LeBron James is gonna do. LeBron James is gonna do the same stuff that Tom Brady did, and this is gonna be a storyline throughout the summer. Will he or will he not retire? And I hope LeBron James don't announce his first retirement during the NBA final. If you're gonna do it now. Don't announce it while the finals is going on. Let the Nuggets and the Miami Heat get their attention and their notoriety that both these teams deserve. And for those who saying, Town, how you know that it's going to be the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat? Like I said, you really think that the Celtics is finna win 4 straight games? You really think they're going to win 4 straight games? Like I said, I think the Miami Heat is going to come out swinging, and I think they're going to end this tonight. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, because I know some of y'all wanted me to talk about the NBA. When the finals are official, yeah, of course I'm going to have a preview breaking down the finals and possibly talking about who I think going to win. All right, but with that being said, let's get to the boxing business. As far as Paulie Malignaggi go, dude is just a scumbag, and he is super emotional. And like I said before, I'm just looking at all these content creators. Where are all these videos that saying that Paulie Malignaggi is race baiting and all this stuff? Because it's funny how many videos you see that people may make about me or 7-8 or Goodfella TV or some other people saying, hey, we're a bunch of race baiters and all this kind of stuff, and other content creators, or these black power channels, you know, they have all kind of names for us. They call us black power channels, they call us Black Panther channels. I do need to make this very clear. You do know that Wakanda is a fictional place, though. There isn't such place as Wakanda. So for you dudes that's talking about Black Panther channels and all that kind of stuff, you pretty damn stupid. And as far as calling my channel a black power channel, so what? I shouldn't have power being a black man? I'm supposed to be ashamed if I'm a black man that won't power? Oh, you make a mockery out of black power because you would rather give your power to somebody that ain't black. Story of America. You know, cocoon. You know what I'm saying? That's the true definition of a house Negro. You know what I'm saying? For real. Stockholm syndrome. But yeah, that I want you to understand that you got people that make fun of another black person channel who happen to be black, saying you pro-black black power channels. when I hear you say that, that just goes to show you how mentally weak you are and what a coward that you are. But yeah, I ain't seeing no videos being made about Paulie except from, you know, the people that I or affiliated with. When is Paulie gonna get called out? Why people are sparing Paulie? But like I said, you the same dudes that love to tell us, hey, don't make this about race. You know how many times I hear this stuff? Hey, Tail, man, I love your channel, man. You got a great channel, but man, I just wish you wouldn't talk about race so much. Well, you know what? Oh, damn well. I'm gonna continue to talk about race. Like I said, ain't nobody calling Paulie Malignaggi a race baiter. But, you know, this dude been on a racial tirade for the last, oh, you just wanted the white guy to lose. Well, like, man, cry me a damn river, homeboy. Tito, get me some tissue, bro. Ralph Tresvant, the man with sensitivity, bro. Like, damn, bro, stop crying. Stop, like, for real, bro. Stop crying. Go eat some raviolis, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. I thought you a Paisan, man. You know what I'm saying? Fake Godfather. I ain't seen no videos hardly get made calling him out. And the video that I seen him on, yeah, I agree with Paulie. I agree with Paulie. Yeah, they only wanted Lomachenko to win. You know what I'm saying? They wanted him to lose because he was white. Well, you wanted him to win because he was white. And like I said, the treatment that Devin Haney is getting is just absurd. Like, they take it as way too personal. For people that say it's just boxing, they sure did got really invested in this fight. Especially you non-blacks who claim to be the ally in our you know, brothers and sisters, our brothers from another. No, you not. You roll with the fake punches just like everybody else. Y'all all the same. Once again, black people, we do not have no allies, and I will continue to say that. We may have associates and we may have people that we like, but we don't have nobody that's gonna stand side by side, stand on the side of us and, you know, fight to the finish. We ain't got them type of people, you know, that's riding with us. You know, it's a difference between, you know what I'm saying, like liking somebody, loving somebody, and being an ally to somebody. An ally is when somebody fight with you and they willing to go down swinging with you. We ain't got that in the black community. You got people, the sad part about it is you got people from our community that'd rather die for somebody else, that'll give their life up to protect somebody else, because they don't value their own life. That's why people don't say I'm black and I'm proud no more, because they really ain't proud to be black. All of a sudden, like Tupac said, back in the early 90s, being black was the thing to be. Now all of a sudden you got these dudes and these chicks playing that game like Bow Wow. Well, you know, I'm not black. I got a sprinkle of Native American, you know, a dash of Asian, and, you know, and a little bit of white. Boy, did that go away. I know this is hard for some people to grasp, but I told you I'm real with mines. I told you I'm gonna say what people is really scared to say. And like I said before, I really enjoyed this past Saturday. I really got some good work in as far as, you know, the coverage go, if I say so myself. I really felt I got some good stuff in, got some good interviews. Wish I could have got more. Wish I could have got Bud and Shakur Stevenson, but, you know, I couldn't catch him. Hopefully Shakur Stevenson will be in attendance for the Josh Taylor Tiafimo fight. But once again, I stand by what I said. Devin won that fight. Now, like I said, these dudes on here is fake. So once again, I'm gonna say this for the upteeth time. Don't come on my channel no more telling me don't talk about race or asking me not to talk about race. And I don't want to hear that no more, because you ain't made no videos. You ain't called Paulie Malignaggi out. You sitting up riding with him. You fake. I can't stand people like y'all. So whatever. Now, speaking of Devin Haney, it's funny. You got people now who didn't rewatch the fight and did a 360, because people know the truth. That fight wasn't a blowout. You know, the fight wasn't a blowout. Like I said before, I really think people was influenced by the broadcast. You even had Timothy Bradley say, well, you know what, after watching the fight again, I can make an argument for both fighters winning the fight. And that's all I've ever said. Okay, if you think Lomachenko edged him out, hey, listen, World Combat Sports, Scotty, he said that he thought Lomachenko edged Devin Haney out. Okay, fine. But people talking about it was a highway robbery, man, you out of your damn mind. What fight was you watching? Oh, I know what fight you was watching. You was watching the white Eastern European fighter, hoping he would beat the brother. And this is what I'll say. The only people that really gonna root for Devin is people from his own community. The people that act like they like him, the non-blacks, yeah, they'll actually take a picture with him. And some of them may try from being around, but let's just be honest. Devin Haney is a black American. The other races and minorities that are non-black, if he fighting a non-black person, they will root for the non-black fighter to win over a black fighter. And here's the thing, if the fight is even remotely close, if it could go either way, they'll claim it's a robbery. But if it's a blowout, they'll say they ain't fought nobody or it was a mismatch, which I think devalues the opponent, because that's what they pretty much did to Shakur Stevenson in his last outing. That's what they always do. I told you I ain't one of these dudes that play these games, man. I've been doing this way too long. And you know, another dude that points this out is John Boxing. Me and John Boxing is cool. Just like he don't agree with everything I say, I don't agree with everything he say. But this is what he points out, and this is what I'm pointing out. So I don't want to hear this stuff about boxing isn't about race anymore, because it was just proven. Paulie Malignaggi proved it was about race. And I just want to tell you black people, you Negroes, stop being ashamed and made to feel guilty by these other cornballs if you want to root for a black fighter. Why would you care what an Asian or a Mexican or a white person think if you root for a fighter because he black? They proved that they root for their guy or anybody but the brother. As long as he's not a black fighter, they'll root for him. And let's not play the games about American and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I root for Americans. But then how come most of y'all was rooting for the Eastern European Lomachenko? Oh, because Devin Haney pushed Lomachenko? Oh, because Devin Haney said he'd never lose to a white boy? But y'all didn't show the same outrage when Mikey Garcia said what he said. Robert Garcia just said questionable stuff about black fighters. Paulie Malignaggi stayed talking about black fighters. You know, Abel Sanchez said some questionable stuff about black fighters. But I mean, Abel Sanchez did, you know, eventually apologize. Mikey Garcia apologized for Donkey Kong remarks. So, you know, I moved on. But y'all don't never tell them, hey, let's not make this about race. you try to do that to black people. And then some of these submissive coons will do that. And then they'll attack channels like me and attack me, attack my content, and attack some of the people I know because they want views and they want subscribers. And like I said, I'm not gonna do that to get 100,000 subscribers. I'm sorry, you got the wrong damn guy. Not gonna happen. So you can scram if you think I'm on some stuff like that. What you see, or should I say, well, I guess if I'm doing graphics and all that kind of stuff and visuals, I guess what you see is what you get, and what you hear is what you hear. But like I said before, you guys are fake. All of y'all. Your black content creators, your non-black content creators. And it just need to be said. And I stand on that. So I don't want to hear you guys telling me don't make this about race, don't talk about race, because ain't none of y'all called out Paulie Malignaggi to stop what you call quote unquote race baiting. But y'all sitting up siding with him. So he just proved that he root for fighters because of their race. But yet you try to make us feel guilty if we say, hey, I'm rooting for the brother. Well, from now on, I'm gonna say that. If I feel like I want to say that, I'm gonna say that. And if you got a problem with it, you can go to hell. And that's just real talk. Now, like I said before, Paulie Malignaggi had no business, like I said, telling Team Haney's business. Whether they re-signed with Top Rank or not, that's their business. You had no business leaking that information. That was up to Bill and Devin to let people know whether they re-signed. And if they did, oh well, that's their right. That's their right. So he had no business telling their personal affairs. And it just goes to show you that he got a big mouth, because I'm pretty sure whoever told him said that to him in confidence. Now, I haven't asked Bill. Not gonna ask him about it since I pretty much already know, quote unquote, according to Paulie. But he had no business telling their personal business. And like I said, that just goes to show you how weak-minded he is. And like I say, Paulie been acting like he on suicide watch or something. I don't know. Paulie need to go see a shrink, since he's so bent out of shape and so miserable seeing his white hero and Lomachenko get beat. That's just real talk. Let me get to somebody once again. Here we go again. Here we go again. So, oh, by the way, I just want to say this. Fuck Paulie Malignaggi. Ravioli eating ass bitch. So, let me get to Carissa Shields. Carissa Shields, I'm really like listen, I didn't try with Carissa Shields, but her mouth is her Achilles heel. She really talk too much, and she just say some stupid stuff sometimes. And Carissa Shields gonna get her wish one day. You know what I'm saying? You keep knocking on the devil's door, eventually he gonna answer. And it's gonna be hard to kick him out. Because she keep just saying, I don't know why she keep getting on social media talking about she can beat a male boxer. Because she can't. Just because what happened with Rolly happened don't mean you can beat Rolly. First of all, you don't even fight 3-minute rounds. You have no power. You have like 2 knockouts. What in the fuck make you think you can do anything with Rolly? And I don't know what it is with Carissa Shields continuing to call out black fighters. emasculate black men who was her biggest supporters when she came out of the Olympics and went pro. That's real talk. She acted like the Cynthia G of boxing. Just like Cynthia G. Cynthia G talk all this stuff about black men. But then the people that helped put her on, like Phil, Dr. Boyce Watkins, and a couple of other people, acted like black men never did nothing for her. She just all of a sudden did this 360-degree turn and just started hating and demeaning black men, calling us all kind of stuff. I ain't even gonna go into it. And the laughable thing is, she had a baby by the very type of dude she told black women to stay away from. But then again, that's some of these black women for you. She had a straight up baby with a Pookie and a Ray Ray nigga. But then she got the audacity to try to talk stuff about Kevin Samuels. And that stuff she said about Kevin Samuels, like when he, passing away, man, real talk. But that's like what Carissa Shields is doing. She on some Cynthia G stuff, continuing to emasculate black men by saying she want to fight a black man. And like I said before, now if Rolly accept her challenge and he get in the ring with her and then he knock her into knock her soul out of her body, and I don't want to hear none of that stuff about, man, she need to be realistic. Oh, I sparred with men, and you think they really gave it they all? They didn't want to hurt you. Like I said, you got two knockouts. What make you think you gonna do something with Rolly didn't knock men out? You don't think he would sleep you? Like I said, if Rolly hit you flush, you're gonna be seriously hurt. Rolly can punch. Rolly did knock somebody out where they had to get taken out in a stretcher. He can punch. Now, she would have said a male version of me might have been able to beat Rolly, but I could get in there and no, you can't do nothing with Rolly. And I don't know who this is that's advising Carissa Shields, but Carissa Shields needs to stop with that. And you can send this video to her. I don't give a damn. If Carissa Shields, you want to come on here, you can come on here. You not being realistic, and you got to stop alienating and emasculating men, and particularly black men, because they are your fan base. Don't know women be talking about you and you talking about you to quote. Ain't no woman thinking about your ass. Your supporters and the people that pay to see you fight have beards and they pee standing up. I guess. I don't know, this day and age, you don't know what be, I don't know what be up with some of these dudes walking around with merces and they nails done and all that goofy shit. So I mean, I'm just saying, she just be talking like she ain't got no sense. She just talk like she ain't got no sense. Like I said before, you talking all this stuff about black men and disrespecting black men. Oh, and another thing, don't talk this stuff about, oh, Rolly ain't black. Rolly's mother is a light-skinned black lady. I done seen Rolly's mother in person. Rolly's mother is black. She a light-skinned black lady. So don't even try it. Rolly is black. Okay? She do this on a regular basis. Oh, I think I could beat Keith Thurman. No, you can't. Now, this to throw people off her scent. She tried to say, oh, I probably could beat Jake Paul. No, you can't. You can't beat Jake Paul. You can't beat none of them dudes. But like I say, she always sitting up there trying to throw black men under the bus. And I'm just sick of this, and I'm responding to this. Like I said, Carissa Shields ain't going to make or break my channel. So if she's somewhere saying she ain't gonna ever do an interview with Town Business Sports Entertainment, fine. I'll be all right. Because this got to be said. I'm not finna be like bite my tongue, and I'm not finna be sitting up here playing these games and not speaking on this because I'm worried about somebody doing an interview with me. You know, it is what it is, man. And I didn't had enough of her saying this goofy stuff. She just don't sound realistic. She sound like she need to go lay on that couch. And like I said, a lot of people overlooked what her brother did, who really didn't go mainstream with what her brother did, and we already know what her brother did. So I'm just saying, she do this way too much. Oh, I could beat Rolly. No, you can't. No, you can't. Like I said, Rolly will knock your soul out of your body. And like I say, Rolly ain't the guy that you should be calling out, because Rolly is the type, he'll take you up on your offer, probably. This remind me of this DJ back in the day. He was in the Bay Area. I think he worked for I forgot what the other one's called, the other station. I think it wasn't KMEL, it was the other station. But it was a Bay Area R&B station. His name was Strawberry. And I think it's still on, it might be on YouTube. And he had this boxing match. And all these women was talking about they could beat him up because he's skinny and he was small and skinny. So he had this event where he invited all these women to like get in the ring with him. And he said he wasn't gonna hold back neither. He said he whooped all their asses. I'm talking about he laid them all out. He whooped every woman ass that got in that ring. So I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't want Carissa Shields to get hurt. I don't want her to get hurt. I don't want nothing to happen to her, but she needs to shut that down, man. She needs to quit talking like that, because like I said, it's nerve-wracking to keep hearing her talking like this. Listen, I know you want to keep your name out there, and I know you know you want to stay relevant. You want people talking about you, but that ain't the way to go. And don't talk about this ain't a black or white thing. This ain't about color. It is about color. I'm making it about color because I'm seeing a black woman whose biggest supporters have been black men. She's sitting up here dissing us and making us look bad and emasculating us and disrespecting us. And that's uncalled for, and I'm not gonna stand for it. If these other niggas don't want to speak up and call Carissa Shields out on that, fine. But I am. I done had enough of this. I done had enough of this. You can't beat no damn man. You can't beat no professional boxer in no boxing match. At the end of the day, that's just real talk. Like I said, you only got 2 damn knockouts. But you thinking you can beat Rolly. And like I said, those dudes are holding back. You can sit up there and say you didn't like the decision that happened with Rolly, but fine. But to sit up there and try to do that to Rolly and try to emasculate Rolly, nah, that ain't cool. I'm not going for that. That's weak. That's weak. And don't come, and none of you Captain, oh yeah, and none of you Captain Saberhole niggas don't come on here talking about, hey man, why you picking on Carissa Shields? You ain't gonna get no brownie points with her. You ain't gonna get none. So put your cape up. Put your cape up. For real. Put your cape up. Captain Saber though. Put your cape up. Not gonna work. You wasted your time. Cause you know, you OJ you know what I'm saying, you OJ Simpsons, chill. Not gonna work. Wasting your time, buddy. But yeah, I had to say this, man, because at the end of the day, I don't know why Carissa Shields feel it's necessary to continue to do this stuff and just disrespect black men. when black men, like I said, have been her biggest supporters since she's came out the Olympics, wished her well, supported her, spoke highly of her. I don't know who she talking to, but Carissa Shields better get off that feminist stuff. That feminist stuff ain't gonna work in boxing, for real. And it doesn't make sense when your biggest supporters are men. And most of the people that go to boxing matches, yeah, they have ladies that's into boxing, but most of the people that go to boxing matches are males. But yeah, this had to be said, man. This had to be said, man. So it is what it is, man. I'm out.